Okay, so this is my flight simulator. I'm first going to go over the controls and I'm going to show off the code. So it makes a noise when it starts, and in order to start the plane you have to hit left bracket N Z to then enter the speed, and then hit enter, then shift. After that you can just press W to dive, S to go up, A to turn left, D to turn right, E is to roll right, Q is to roll left, C you can press just to do a barrel roll, V you can press to barrel roll the other way. To a loop you'd press R. To fire a missile you would then press F and it will be targeted at the NPC. It should come back. There we go. Just to demonstrate the crashing physics, I shall go to the floor. And it blows up. To activate a boost, you would either press M or you would press B. And if you want to get rid of all the fire, you just hit 0. And if you want to land, you just go ahead and hit N. It takes a while. I mean K, sorry. It's a bit of a crash landing, but it works. And if you want to eject, you just go ahead and hit L, and you get the little penguin that you can control. You will eventually hit the ground. I'll just speed this process up. Let me just get him out of the church. Oh, there we go. See, lands perfectly. And if you want to eject in midair, he has a dual focus on the penguin and the plane. It may appear a little bit glitchy, but I think it looks okay. And if you just need to have a vertical takeoff, you can just hold space. And if you want to just vertically go down, you can just hit Control. And if you want to retract landing gear, you just hit G. Whoops. G is just to retract landing gear. And that's about it for the controls. Now to go quickly as possible through all of my methods. This is the eject module for the non-player entity. This is the collision module, so that if the two planes crash together, they should blow up. It's very difficult because the NPC kind of tries to avoid me at all possible way. This is the crash module for the NPC, so that if he crashes into the floor, he will blow up. This is the module that if you fire a missile at the NPC, he should blow up, which is incredibly difficult because he always moves. This is the movement plan for the NPC. As you can see, the random number generated for every single movement he takes. And he points towards the character to give him a shot at trying to kill him. Here's the crash physics for the NPC, so he actually blows up when he hits the floor. This is just the propeller blades spinning on the NPC. This is just the takeoff theory, nothing too complicated. This is the fire remove variable, so it doesn't get messy. This is the extreme mega boost. So if you want to go quick in 1,000 meters forward, and it got like a nice sonic boom noise. This is the crash module, so if it goes into the floor or the buildings, it would blow up. And it sets the atmosphere color to red to represent that you're dead. This is the throttle up, so it allows you to enter flight mode essentially. So you can turn so you can move forward. This is to throttle down, of course, to stop flying. The land, it just goes towards the ground and stops until it gets to the ground, and it should circle around. And then it also sets the throttle and speed to 0 so it doesn't move anymore. The barrel roll is just a simple 1 revolution to the left. The barrel roll to the right is just another simple revolution. The loop-to-loop is just quarter revolutions up backwards in order to make it spin, which you can also do manually. The eject, you set all the variables to 0 and then reset the camera vehicle to the Penguin, and then you just loop him falling to the ground, and you can control him with the keys. The camera angle is determined when you hit the N button, as it sets the camera angle variable to about 999 times, so you can keep going. The landing gear is just a set opacity to 0%. Vertical descent is just showing the visibility of the flames, then moving down 5 meters. The tactical nuke, which you can have fun with, is a massive fire whose vehicle is the plane. If you hit X, it blows up the plane and you fall to the floor and die. And it's a big fire, very big fire. Vertical takeoff is just like the vertical descent, except you go up. The Mega Boost is again like the World Extreme Mega Super Boost Supreme thing, and it just goes forwards less. Roll left is just move a quarter revolution left if you're holding the button. Same for the right, but right. Turn left, it points left a little bit and it camera follows it, it moving forward. Going down, it's just facing down. It rotates forward in order to face that way. Go up, it's just faces up. Missile, you just hit F. It drops down off of the plane and points towards the NPC and moves forward about 100 meters. Self-destruct, I use the preset explode module, and then I repeatedly send the planes to the ground with the camera, and then I just play the explosion sound. This is right, it's the same as the left as you saw earlier. Forward is complicated. You have the throttle, which you need to initiate at the beginning to get it to move forward. Then you have the world speed, and then it asks you to set the value for the speed, and then it loops infinite time moving forwards with the camera, and then if the throttle equals 0, it orientates the camera to the Penguin. If else, the camera is just distance to flight rather thingy. Takeoff, it's very simple. It just moves forward a little bit, angles a little bit, and then goes up. And this is all the setting for all the fires to be set to invisible, all the variables to be increased so the plane can take off. Now, the only thing that is left is all of this. So these are all the controls. Just going to scroll through it slowly. Oops. And that is everything, I believe. And it's good.